Hello, gents. Sigma males are extraordinary individuals with a distinct outlook on life and a unique mindset. They relish their solitude, yet they naturally attract people wherever they go. Often they're the most sought-after figures in any setting. Their behavior has a magnetic effect on those around them. However, despite being admired and desired by women, they face challenges in finding lasting love. This video will delve into 4 reasons why Sigma males may encounter difficulties in their romantic pursuits. If you identify as a Sigma male and want to explore more about your personality, you're in the right place. Hit the like button and let's dive into this discussion. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. I truly value your support. Now, let's get started. Number 1. They are more logical than emotional. One significant factor contributing to the challenge Sigma males face in finding love is their inherent logical nature. Unlike many others, they prioritize logic over emotions, even within relationships. While the average man might rely on his emotions and follow his heart in matters of the heart, a Sigma male approaches things differently. They're not easily swayed by the romantic haze that often envelops relationships. Instead, they meticulously analyze situations, comparing them against established standards before making decisions. Questions like, is it logical and is it mutually beneficial, are typical considerations for Sigma males. However, this analytical approach can sometimes frustrate their partners, who may misinterpret it as a lack of interest. The irony here is that Sigma males may actually be deeply invested, but their methodical nature isn't always immediately apparent. It's crucial to recognize that Sigma males aren't driven by impulse like beta or omega males who tend to act emotionally without much forethought. Sigma males take their time because they want to ensure that their romantic endeavors are worthwhile and sustainable. If they don't see potential in a relationship, they won't invest energy in overanalyzing it. In essence, Sigma males approach love with a cautious deliberation that stems from their desire for genuine connection. They're not ones to rush into something without thoroughly assessing its worthiness. This discerning nature may present challenges in the realm of romance, but it also reflects the depth of their commitment when they do find a partner worth their time and effort. Number 2. Challenges of high standards in relationships. One of the key challenges that Sigma men face in relationships revolves around their high standards. Unlike many men who might settle for less just to avoid being alone, Sigma men are exceptionally discerning when it comes to selecting a partner. While this discernment can be seen as a positive trait, it can also present obstacles in their romantic pursuits. Sigma men refuse to compromise on their standards merely to fill a void. They value quality over quantity and won't settle for someone just because they're available. It's not about chasing perfection for them, but rather finding someone who is genuinely deserving of their attention and loyalty. In a relationship, Sigma men bring a lot to the table and expect the same level of commitment and effort from their partner. This expectation of reciprocity can be challenging for some women, especially those accustomed to receiving attention without having to give much in return. The high standards Sigma males maintain stem from their life experiences and self-awareness. They know what they want and won't settle for anything less. It's not about being selfish, it's about respecting themselves and their potential partner enough to seek a relationship that meets both of their needs. Ultimately, while their high standards may pose challenges in the dating world, Sigma men approach relationships with a sense of integrity and dignity, driven by a desire for genuine connection rather than simply avoiding loneliness. Number 3. Challenges in finding personal compatibility. Sigma males possess a distinct way of thinking that sets them apart from the crowd. Their minds operate on a different wavelength, processing information uniquely and offering a fresh perspective on life. Understanding the complexities of their thought processes can be quite the challenge for others, which in turn makes it difficult for Sigma men to find someone who can truly connect with them. The minds of Sigma males are in a constant whirlwind of activity, always seeking stimulation and intellectual engagement. They desire a partner who not only keeps up with their pace, but also challenges their ideas and beliefs. Unfortunately, many women struggle to meet this requirement, making compatibility a rare find for Sigma men. It's important to note that this isn't about Sigma males considering themselves superior in intelligence. Rather, it's about recognizing and appreciating their unique cognitive patterns. The complexity of the Sigma personality makes it hard to find someone who can genuinely comprehend them on a deeper level. Sigma men don't harbor biases against individuals with different perspectives, but they do prioritize intellectual compatibility. Without it, they quickly grow bored and move on, seeking connections that stimulate their minds and ignite meaningful conversations. In essence, Sigma males crave a partner who can engage with them intellectually, challenging their thoughts and sparking insightful discussions. Finding someone who can match their mental intensity is key to forming a lasting connection with a Sigma male. Before the next point, Gents, take a moment and subscribe and join the Gents community. Your support is greatly appreciated. Now, let's get back to the video and continue our exploration. At number 4, society's facades and Sigma's skepticism. In today's world, where deceptive facades are all too common, men often find themselves grappling with the unexpected unraveling of false images. Women, driven by the desire for male attention, may craft elaborate illusions that fail to sway Sigma men easily. With an inherent skepticism, Sigma individuals skillfully navigate through the tangled web of societal expectations. While some men might fall prey to a woman's carefully constructed authenticity, Sigma men adamantly reject such deceit. Their innate ability to detect insincerity from a distance allows them to quickly dismantle false pretenses. Sigma men refuse to be manipulated and prioritize honest, transparent communication above all else. They don't freely give their trust. It must be earned through demonstrated worthiness. Despite appearing stringent in their approach, this stance is a necessary means of navigating a society rife with deception for Sigma men. They understand the importance of safeguarding their hearts and minds, having encountered deceit woven into the intricate fabric of society. For them, maintaining a cautious distance from potential liars is essential for self-preservation and maintaining their integrity. Number 5. Challenges in finding intellectual equality. In today's dating landscape, many men find themselves in relationships where meaningful conversation is scarce. It's a common dilemma in a world where physical attractiveness often takes precedence over intellectual depth. For Sigma men, this poses a significant challenge because they value intelligence, ambition, and strength of character in their partners. The abundance of aesthetically pleasing but intellectually lacking individuals, often resembling princess-like figures, frequently falls short of the standards set by Sigma men. These men are discerning in their choices, understanding the importance of finding a partner who can engage in independent thought and meaningful dialogue. Despite the prevalence of individuals who prioritize appearance over substance, Sigma men are willing to invest time and effort into finding a woman who embodies both beauty and intellectual depth. They firmly believe that it's preferable to be alone than to settle for a partner who doesn't meet their standards. For Sigma men, the quest for love is a deliberate and thoughtful journey. They approach relationships with a sense of purpose, seeking a partner who not only captures their attention physically, but also stimulates their mind and shares their values. While the search may take longer and require patience, Sigma men are willing to wait for the right person rather than compromise on what truly matters to them. Number 6. Challenges in dealing with deception. The joy of solitude, where the only thing bothering you is the occasional fly buzzing around your head. If you find yourself secretly rejoicing at the thought of canceled plans and cozy nights in, you might just be a Sigma male. Picture this. While everyone else is out there socializing and making small talk, you're happily curled up on the couch with a good book or tinkering away on your latest project. It's like finding a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, pure bliss. Deceiving Sigma males is no easy task. Unlike some men who might fall for lies or half-truths, Sigma males possess a keen intuition that allows them to see through deception attempts. They're too sharp to be easily fooled, relying on their intelligence to navigate through manipulative tactics. Sigma men don't blindly believe everything they're told. Instead, they rely on their gut feelings to assess the authenticity of statements. Women who try to deceive them are quickly exposed, and the chances of a second opportunity are slim to none. Sigma men have no interest in those who resort to lies and manipulation. Once a woman is caught in a lie, she's permanently excluded from the game. No amount of apologies or pleas for forgiveness can repair the damage. It's like breaking a mirror. Once shattered, it can't be pieced back together. Honesty and transparency are paramount values for Sigma men, making it impossible for them to trust someone who lies to them. They're not easily duped, and if caught in a lie, the game is unequivocally over. Sigma men value authenticity in their relationships and won't settle for anything less. Number 7. They are not impressed by modern duty standards. The thrill of paving your own path while everyone else is stuck in traffic on the highway of conformity. If you're the type who sees a sign that says, "Do not enter," and thinks, "Challenge accepted," you might just be a Sigma male. Everywhere we turn, from glossy magazines to social media feeds, we're bombarded with a so-called modern beauty standard crafted by the media. It's hard not to feel its influence, and unfortunately, some women take it to heart a bit too much. They become fixated on their appearance, going to great lengths to emulate the models gracing magazine covers. While this might make some men swoon, Sigma men aren't swayed in the slightest. To Sigma men, these women seem like mere replicas, lacking any real substance beneath their polished exteriors. Sure, they might look stunning, but that's not enough to impress Sigma men. What's the use of having a flawless facade if there's nothing meaningful inside? It's akin to having a sleek car with no engine, utterly useless. While many men might lose their minds over these perfect bodies, Sigma men operate on a different level. They're not driven solely by hormones. They value intelligence and personality above all else. It doesn't matter if she's the most physically attractive woman in the world. If she lacks depth, she won't even register on a Sigma man's radar. Sigma men seek something deeper than just surface-level beauty. They crave a connection with someone who can stimulate them intellectually and fulfill them emotionally. For them, true attraction goes beyond appearances. It's about finding someone who resonates with them on a profound level. At number 8, women mistake their intelligence for arrogance. Sigma men often find themselves misunderstood, particularly when it comes to their intelligence. Some women perceive their sharp intellect as arrogance, mistaking their confidence for entitlement. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Sigma men simply possess a knack for articulating their thoughts clearly and effectively, which can sometimes be misconstrued as arrogance. In reality, Sigma men are anything but arrogant. While they may exude confidence in their abilities and opinions, they hold a deep respect for others' perspectives and ideas. They're open-minded and receptive, especially when it comes to engaging with women. Despite their intelligence, Sigma men prefer to keep a low profile and avoid the spotlight. It's only when you get to know them that you'll uncover their true nature, one marked by humility, loyalty, and a genuine passion for life. Unfortunately, many women fail to recognize these qualities in Sigma men because they mistake their intelligence for arrogance. However, Sigma men aren't interested in proving their worth to those who misunderstand them. Instead, they seek genuine connections with individuals who can appreciate their intellectual depth and unique personality. For Sigma men, finding someone who can relate to them intellectually and value them for who they truly are is far more important than being misunderstood by those who misjudge them. 9. Too many princesses who can't put two words together. In the quest for companionship, many men find themselves settling for superficial beauty over substance. They end up with partners who lack the ability to engage in meaningful conversation, let alone hold their interest beyond their physical appearance. It's a common scenario in a world brimming with princesses who prioritize looks over intellect. While these women may be visually appealing, they often fall short in terms of depth and intelligence, which is a major turnoff for Sigma men. They simply don't meet the criteria for even a casual relationship, let alone something serious and meaningful. Sigma men place a premium on qualities like intelligence, ambition, and strength of character, traits these princesses sorely lack. Unfortunately, such individuals are all too common. making it challenging for Sigma men to find someone who meets their standards. They aren't swayed by external beauty or materialistic displays. They crave a partner who can think for themselves and engage in intellectually stimulating conversations. Finding a woman who embodies both beauty and brains isn't easy, but it's not impossible either. Sigma men understand the value of patience and are willing to take their time in search of the right person. They refuse to settle for anything less than someone who can match their intelligence and depth of character. For Sigma men, the old adage rings true. It's better to be alone than in bad company. They're determined to find genuine love, even if it means waiting for the perfect match who can truly connect with them on a deeper level. Thank you for tuning in. Gents, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Gents community. Your support is greatly appreciated.